Hello and welcome to the International Energetic Healing Association interview series. In each episode, you get the opportunity to meet the practitioners and discover different modalities that could be the key to your health and wellness. Today, I have the immense pleasure to start the conversation with someone pretty special. She is the new president and director of the IEHA, Irina Gladuschenko. Hi Irina, how are you?
Hi, Aurelie. So glad you're here with me today. I feel a bit shaky. It's the new territory, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be here and to be recording this interview.
That's fantastic. Excitement, that's all what we want. That makes us alive. So Irina, can you tell us a little bit about your energetic journey? What brought you around the International Energetic Healing Association? And if you have a special word for us today.
If I may, I would start. I would love to start with acknowledgement of the land and the traditional custodians of the land, because IEHA has been formed in Australia, in Sydney, many years ago. So it's 18 coming to the 19th year of existence. And 3 years ago, it continued its expansion, and now it's moving into the international realm. That's the excitement of it. I would love also to continue with the gratitude to all people who contributed energetically and physically and with their skills to get the association where it is right now. And these people, some of them I know personally, some of them I've never met, but the ones that I've met are Robin, the founder, the founding member, and also Martin and Margaret. They are the wise committee of the association, and then Jeanette for her presidency time, and Catherine, who we're just changing over with. Catherine is staying on as the accreditation manager and director, and I will have the pleasure of meeting the teams as they come to the association. It's very unique org. It is org legally. It's a legal entity. It's a company, but it's much more than just the org and just the company. It's a place of connection and co-creation and expression.
So can you tell us a bit more about what was the original mission? What was the purpose of the organization when it was first created?
So it always was to represent the industry, but that representation type is changing as the IEHA matures and as the industry becomes more and more known. Initially, it was to simply obtain insurance for the members, for the insurance companies to have the council, the accreditation body of work, so the members can get insured and successfully run their businesses, their private practices. So that was the original aim, but also to educate people, to put the word out there, to normalize it, to for everyone to start considering non-traditional medicine, or I don't know whether it's traditional or not traditional, but yeah, that's the whole different discussion. Yeah. We'll touch on it in the interview series, but as a complementary range of natural therapies. We just wanted to be out there. We wanted to be known. We wanted to be heard and considered.
So what kind of modalities do the members, the energetic healer practitioners, that are part of the organization offer?
It's a huge list now. So the last time I looked at it was 1,300 different modalities, healing modalities.
Wow.
Some of them, some of them, and that's not all. I'm sure. So that's one of the directions we are going to work on, and just to streamline and to identify all the healing modalities, as many of them as possible, to know about them and to promote and support them as well.
Beautiful. Yeah. And so what's the vision now for the organization? Where would you like to take IEHA in the future years?
Even though I take my leadership really seriously and I am committed, took a while, but it's not me who is leading. So that's the org and the energy of the organization that is leading us. And the three main points got presented, got kind of made themselves known to me. So the first is the nourishment. Like every professional association of our type has the system of the professional development. That's a concept of professional development, and the points, annual points that we all kind of scoring for taking additional education, learning new modalities, experiencing new things. But at this point of time, I feel it's much more important to look after ourselves, to make sure that we are grounded, we are connected, and we are present. And therefore, it's only possible when we practice self-care, right? So we walk our talk.
So important, yes.
So that's the first direction, the first key point, nourishment. And the second is education. So that's no different to how it was before me at the very beginning of the association. And the plans are over there, the partners are aligned. I'm super excited about that. But that the academy, IEHA Academy talk will be a separate topic altogether. So, but that's education. And the third one is the expression of energetic experiences, the healings, the connections, the collaboration, co-creations. It's just the expression of the expansion.
Wow. I love the painting you just made before us. This beautiful vision for everybody hanging around the energetic healing world and either practicing or receiving, healing. That's really beautiful to see all the connections from the nourishment, the education, and the expression of that. It's really amazing. So I'd like to ask about you, to know a bit more about your personal journey and what got you to work with energy healing, how you discovered that maybe yourself have a gift with energetic healing.
So if I was to use one word, what brought me here today, I would say it's my curiosity. So that's been the blessing in my life, the gift. I've never kind of lost touch with my curiosity from the childhood up until now, and I'm forever grateful to the universe and myself for that. But yes, I've just completed the 9 years transformation cycle. It was massive. So I used to be a technical software architect.
Completely different.
Working my way from a very beginning, like the coding, the business analysis, and then into the architect's role, creating our own software. I've been very proud of it. And then I realized how much stress I was carrying in my whole system, And in my physical body at that point, it was just like really, really impossible to bear it anymore. I could feel it. And nothing would work anymore, like all my traditional stuff, like traveling and reading. So none of them was enough anymore. So I was looking for something else, and I had a blessing for 1 month. I decided, okay, so I can take a break from the corporate, and I just clear my perspectives. I actually allow myself to feel what is it that is calling, what is seeking to emerge. And I've enrolled in yoga and meditation, got really, really excited about it. And then someone has recommended a beautiful vegetarian cafe across the road from where I was working in St. Leonard's. Um, Little I knew that the cafe was part of the college, right, of natural therapies, the Nature
Yeah.
Care College. So as I was enjoying the vegetarian food, just amazing vegetarian food that they offered at the time, I also was flicking through millions, like this much of the brochures, and then something triggered, like really triggered a very core part of me, and that was the subject called "The Journey of the Souls." So I went to the admin with that piece of brochure, and I said I would like to enroll for that subject, and they go, "Oh, very well, by all means, except it's the second last subject in the 2 years full-time diploma course. So you have to do all the prerequisites to get there. So that's how I got into education. I had to pinch myself all the time because I couldn't imagine that is possible to learn this thing. I always was intuitive all my life, and um, connecting with people at a very deep level, the intuitive level, but I didn't know that that existed. And then with the college, through the college, I found the association. While a student there, even I've joined the board. I became a board member, and and I've stayed with the association with IEHA at the time for 5 years, and made really, really great bonds with everyone. Understood the business of it, and and then I stepped over for a few years to continue my own personal journey, and then the offer to to become a head of it just like literally dropped on my head. And that's the end of the story. So I'm here now.
That's beautiful. I love that story. And you were mentioning how stress got you into there. And I think this all journey is perfect, and you had to be in the right place to be where you're at now. And so when I heard that word stress, it reminded me what you shared with me earlier about one of the criteria for members to become part of the IEHA. Can you share what that criteria is about self-care and
Yes, I'm happy with your performance for a year. If you show me your photo report from your holiday this year.
oh, I absolutely love it. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, I know that your business is successful and that you are happy with where you are professionally if you're allowing yourself these little treats and massages, healing sessions for yourself. So we're not just the giving beings, we are receiving, and the time has come to acknowledge that the service is about exchange. It's the only way. It's like a universe. It breathes in and breathes out. So if we only go one direction, we kind of get in the way of the universal process. And I invite you all to just tune in and fully embrace it. Let the universe breathe you.
I love that. I love that. And I find that's also a very powerful way to lead the way, show example, and give permission to your patients, your clients, to take care of themselves. You don't show that you do it for yourself.
Exactly.
That's credibility. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Irina. Is there a last thing you would like to share with us before we say goodbye?
Probably the word of acknowledgement to you.
Thank you.
Our official interviewer. So I was so nervous, and I know that with you, really, I feel so at ease. So I could actually record it. But I am working on my public speaking because the engagement's pending up, and also I wanted to express my gratitude to Kirana, the artist behind my background painting. It's absolutely amazing. It's called Under the Sun of a Sign of the Sun.
It is absolutely amazing. So thank you so much, Irina, for your time, for sharing your talent and your passion, and supporting other energetic healers to practice their calling and helping other people. So if you want more information about the International Energy Healing Association, go to internationaleha.org and contact us. That's easy. Have a lovely day and see you later.